Debbie, hi. I had such pleasure working with you and helping you. I'm Hima from Vital Energy Wellness and Rehab Center, and she's Miss Weiska Darby. Yeah. I think a little while ago you came with the pelvic floor dysfunction and lots of pain in vaginal area. Would you like to share then how the treatment has been?
Well, I started off, I noticed the issue about 5 years ago. Almost a year and a half ago, I had my daughter, and that complicated the matter. And so when I came here, I had already seen a physical therapist about 2 years ago, actually about 2.5 years ago now, and they worked on loosening the muscles on the inside, but what I found was that helped for a small amount of time, but not for a lengthy amount of time, and especially did not help once I finally had my daughter. When I came to you, I was still having issues with the scarring of the tissue, and I had pretty much started back at square one with the issues with the vaginismus and being able to basically have sex. And so when I came to you, we worked on loosening up all of those muscles.
Yeah, we loosened up your IT band and groin muscles and your piriformis muscles.
Right. And that is actually something I did not know was an issue. I assumed everything was on the inside. What I did not know was that the outside was completely tight and messed up. And I think if I had known that to begin with, that might have been something I would have looked into, but I honestly did not know that was an issue.
And once we got that loosened up with the crystal myofascial release and stretching and aquatherapy, we also addressed your internal scarring through outside, decreasing the adherence in the uterine area, in your vaginal area, and it was all outside work, but still with the stretching, mobilization, myofascial release, energy work, we were able to decrease all the scar adherence. Do you feel this will also help with having another baby and carrying the baby?
Definitely. The process of getting pregnant obviously was the main issue, and that has definitely changed. I think it also will help just being able to have the pregnancy and know how the muscles are supposed to react. One of the issues I had was I didn't know that my muscles were tight and I didn't know how to loosen them. And I think that that also helps with pregnancy, just making sure, just with Kegel exercises or anything like that, just knowing what I am supposed to do and what I'm supposed to be feeling, because that was never normal.
And the rebounding was there too. That do the energy work also helped to decrease that tremendously.
Exactly, and I think it also helped with the recovery period after giving birth to another child. I think it has a better ability to go back to the way it's supposed to be. I think that'll definitely help.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And how would you say what Vital Energy's treatment approach is different than regular physical therapies?
Well, like I said, I think from what I've experienced before to what I've experienced here, just the fact that you wanted to work on everything on the outside was completely different. I didn't know that those muscles were tight to begin with, and even when you were working on me, there's a lot of days where I was like, I don't feel a difference. But after all of this time working with you, there's definitely a difference. It just took longer, and just being able to, I think with your crystal work, yes, I walked out of here a couple times of being like somebody beat me up, but it really did. I felt the difference the next day, just being able to say, hey, that's been released, and it works better. So
good. I'm glad, and thank you for sharing your experience. And I would also give a message to the people that if you have a pelvic floor dysfunction, there's no reason to suffer.
No, definitely not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And we have a little daughter of yours,
yes.
right?
Yes.
A video here.
Sorry.
Thank you.